comments, YouTube saying, "Oh, this is the Palestinian Australian from the genocide of blah blah blah." You know what? There's no such thing as a Palestinian Australian. You know what you can do with that Palestinian shit? Get on the plane and go back to Palestine and get the F out of my country. Okay? Do you understand that? Get out of my country. This is not Palestine. It will never be Palestine. There's no such thing as a Palestinian Australian. You're Australian or you're Australian or you're Australian. And that's it. If the indigenous, they're Australians because they're indigenous. Aboriginals. I can name whatever I want, but yeah. No Palestinian Australian. No such thing. No German Australian. No African Australian. None of that crap. You're either Australian or not. And this Israel Palestine shit, you're both guilty. Okay? Both. Israel, Palestine, both guilty. So there is no genocide. You've had a war against each other and killed each other. Hamas started it. Israel shot back. It was a war. No genocide. So shut up. Okay, you know what? Palestine and Jews, go back to your countries and go kill each other over there. Don't bring your shit to my country. Piss off, you ungrateful pieces of garbage. You selfish. Come to my country and cause your shit. Get out. Get out of my country. Do you understand that? Israel, Palestine, get out of my country. Both of yous, get out. I'm sick of hearing your crap. Genocide, it wasn't a genocide. You started a war, they flogged you. End of story. Okay? Yeah. Innocent kids shouldn't have got killed. Yeah, no shit. But you started a war, and that's what happens in war. But did you think that when you killed Israelites, Jewish people, they weren't going to come back and kill you? Oh, hello. On Stupid Report, did you think that firing at people, they weren't going to come and kill you? Of course they're going to come back and kill you, morons. You started a war. They come back and killed you. Ding, 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 ding. And don't say you've been fighting. No, no. Because that place, Palestine, used to be called Canaan. Okay? There were no Palestine indigenous people. They were Canaanites. And the Israelites bred with the Canaanites. Okay? The Philistines were further south. Go look at the geographics, man. So I'm sick of hearing people. Place with Palestine, Canaan. It's never been Palestine. It was only named Palestine in the last 120 years, basically. Has been known as Palestine. That's it. Before then, no. People who added in the Bible when it was never there. People, oh, Palestine's in the Bible, and go, yeah, not in the King James. Not in the. It's in the new version, but it's not in the old one. It's not in the Geneva. Yeah, it's been added. So I hear Christians going, Palestine, Palestine. What are you talking about, Palestine? No, Jesus wasn't born in Palestine. He was born in Bethlehem. I just want to go to the Christian side and slap them. Bethlehem, not Palestine. Jesus of Nazareth. Not Jesus of Palestine, Jesus of Nazareth. A Galilean, yeah, but there was no mention of him being a Palestinian, ever. Do you want me to open the book and see if I can find Palestinian? Jesus was a Palestinian because it's not there. It's been called a Jew because his mother was a Jew. It's called the Son of Man, the Son of God, the Messiah, the King of the Jews, Yeshua. No Palestinian. Never heard him be called a Palestinian since people here. Oh, the Palestine. I'm like, you know what? It was called Canaan, right? Jacob's name changed to Israel. They bred with the Canaanites, or they had a war with them. They had a fight with the Philistines who were south. There was no Palestine. I don't know where he's got Palestine from. It's only been named in the last 100 and something years. Never existed. But I think I know why. They're probably paid for it. Come on, let's pay for it. and then call yourself a Palestinian Australian. No, no such thing, dipshit. There's no such thing. Take your Palestinian stuff and go back to Palestine, dude. Or if you're a Jew, you want to be in Israel, go there. This is Australia. I'm sick of it. Get out of my country. I don't care about Israel and Palestine. It's not my country. We have enough problems here. We don't need your shit on top of our cake. The icing's already dripping. We don't need to overflow it. You know what it is? You Muslims and you Jews are the most selfish people on the planet. You're selfish. You're ungrateful. You're greedy. You push all your shit on us and like it's our fault. No, it's yours. Go back to Israel. Go back to Palestine. You ungrateful, selfish people. Get out of my country. You're selfish. You're a disgrace. You're greedy. And then come to our country and blame us, call us all names. No, 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 no. We didn't cause wars in our country. We're not morons. You come to our country and start shooting each other. Like, what the hell are you doing, you retards? Oh, but no, no, no. You don't come to our country and cause shit. Go back over there and be retards. Because that's what you are. You're retards. You're not smart. I've read your Quran. The dumbest guy I've ever read a book about. Spaz dumb. Moron. Yeah, dumb. You just need an education. That book is shit. And your book's so dumb, it says, trust the people of the book. And then tries to say it's corrupted. So if our book's corrupted, your book's false. Do you know that? Do you Muslims actually understand that? Because you say Allah's words can't be changed, right? Trust the people of the book. Their book can't. They should trust their book, right? And then you say it's corrupted. It's like, okay, so if that's true, right, your book's corrupted because it says for us to trust our book. That is Allah's words and they can't be changed, right? So either it's the true and yours is false. So which one is it? Because that's either way, the Quran is false. Do you know how dumb you are? Like, what are you going to do? What, go kill people? Show us that you're really evil? Because that's probably what you're going to do. I mean, you show it all the time. I mean, someone says something, I'm going to kill you. Yep, evil. Islam's evil. It proves itself every time. It's like, we're not evil. I'm going to kill you. That proves you're evil, dummy. Unlike Jesus, turn the left cheek, give the right cheek. If they sue you, give them a cloak also. Like, yeah. No, because every time I hear it, these two, the Jews and the Palestinian Muslims, whatever, talking their shit, it's like, go back over there. Get out of my country. Go kill each other over there, you spastics. You don't know how to be humans. Get out of my country. Go stab each other, behead each other, shoot each other in your country. Go back over to your country. Back to stupid morons who kill each other, rape little girls, do the dumbest, most inhumane shit. Go back over there. Go back over there. Don't stay in my country. This is where humans live. These retardeds go back to Palestine and Israel. Okay? We never had any of this shit, and then you come here and start shit. Like a bunch of morons. It's from God. God said kill people. I'm sure God, who's righteous and good, said go kill people. And then your book says, people of the book, trust your book. Okay, we got the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Looks like Islam failed. You broke the first commandment. Thou shalt not kill. Well, one of them. I mean, it's thou shalt not have any other God. God is a jealous God. Make no graven images. Have no false idols. Don't bow down to him. Don't steal. Form adultery. You see where I'm going? Like, you like fail all the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery, fornication. You do all of them. Break every single one of them, and then you just want to say, "We're with God." Your book's corrupted. What? The 10 Commandments are corrupted, are they? You know how dumb that sounds? You know where you stuff up is with the 10 Commandments. The 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not kill. And you kill. That's against the 10 Commandments. You murder people. That's a sin. That's breaking of the 10 Commandments. Or corrupted what? Corrupted 10 Commandments? The thou shalt not kill. Oh, what do you want? They shall kill, is it? Islam is from Satan's ass. You break the 10 Commandments. Your book says, oh, trust the people of the book and what they have with them, right? And then you're going to say corrupted. What? The 10 Commandments are corrupted, are they? No, they're not. Your Muhammad was a sick person. He went into a cave, was a schizophrenic, right? Had sex with a little girl. A little girl. Are you kidding me? Robbed people, raped women, had 11 wives. That's not holy. Jesus didn't have anybody. He was holy. So, and then I've got the book with all the dates, right, of when our stuff, years later, our New Testament was written already by then. It was already written. Oh, it's corrupted. No, you got sand in your face. Your head was in the sand. You're in the desert. You're sand people, desert people. Right? You weren't there. You didn't see Jesus. But you want to lie because you are a sexual, depraved, lustful person. That's all it is. That's all I see is Islam is yous are pigs. You think with your dick, and that's all you do. You hurt little girls. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. I mean, there's probably people who follow Islam that are better than their prophet. Their unprophet. He's no prophet. He didn't get any prophecies right. Oh, no, but you annoyed me. As soon as you said Palestinian Australian, I was like, no, there's no such thing. That'd be like me saying I'm Anglo-Saxon Australian. That's stupid. I'm just Australian. What's my heritage? Yeah, Anglo-Saxon, but I don't call myself Anglo-Saxon Australian. You're so dumb. Palestinian Australian. No, dude. You want to be Palestinian? Go back to Palestine. Get out of my country. I'm serious. I don't want you here. You're evil. And you think it's funny. I don't. In the name of Jesus, you're evil. Your book's crap. Your book's evil. It threatens people, rapes little girls. Yeah, I'm not one of these people who lets you just, oh, you're gone Islamophobe. No. I'll go to my grave. You can come and pronounce Jesus my Lord and Savior. But you go Islamophobia. No, I've read your books. There is no such thing as radical Islam. It's just Islam. I'm so sick of the news, you spineless cats. Yeah, Sky News, I'm talking to you, you spineless cats. It's not radical Islam. It's just Islam. And how many times have I told you to ring up Christian Prince, you spineless cowards? Sitting there all tough and stuff, but you're too spineless and cowards to ring Christian Prince, who's an Arab, who reads and writes in Arabic. And what do you think his first language is? This might freak you out, Sky News. Arabic. It's his native language. It's what he speaks first. But you're too arrogant. You're too ignorant. You aren't about saving people, helping people. It's all about your friggin' agendas. That's why I can't stand news. It's all about agenda. You're not about helping people. How many times do I have to tell you it's just Islam? It's in their books. I'll prove it to you. Sir. Sir. Okay, let's go. Let's go here. What have we got here? Oh, this is really good for a Christian. Then God will after then show mercy to whom he will. God is forgiving and compassionate. Believers, the idolaters, the unclean, this year is ended. If you fear poverty, God, if he pleases, will enrich you through his own bounty. God is all knowing and wise. Fight. Fight those. Fight those. Fight those. Hang on a second, Sky News. This is in Islamic book. Fight those. Okay, this is not radical Islam, it's their freaking book. Fight those who believe in neither God nor the last day, who do not forbid what God and his apostle have forbidden, and do not embrace the religion of truth from among those who were given the book until they render the tribute by hand. And well, I'm going to give you what it really says, because Christian Prince is the best at this. Because what Islam does is they lie. Is it in there? Yeah, it is. Hang on.
Now those bums won their court case, so they're marching today. What bums? The fucking Nazi party. Illinois Nazis. I hate it.
All right. Okay? Here's what I'm going to say, Sky News, when I show you the proof that it's in their books. Like, it's so annoying you use radical Islam. Yeah, where's the radical? What's a radical Christian going to do? Get nailed to a cross? Come on, Sky News. What's a radical Christian going to do? Get nailed to a cross? Beaten the shit out of? Like Jesus? Because they follow Muhammad's example. We follow Jesus' example. What, we're going to get bashed? Some thorns put in our head? Nailed to a cross? What? Gonna feed the hungry and sick? Heal the blind? The deaf? Bit different than Muhammad, eh? But you all call it radical Islam when it's just Islam. He's a scum man. He's gonna get us all killed. He's got no backbone. I'm gonna be dead in a couple of years anyways, because they're gonna kill me. I'll be fighting for my life because I call them out, and I don't hide because they're disgusting. They're evil people. It's in their books, and you just turn a blind eye to it like a bunch of cowards. And children are going to get killed, girls are going to get raped, but you don't care. No, you don't. Don't tell me you care when you're doing nothing about it. The first way to solve something is to tell the truth about it, but you won't. So don't come and tell me you care. I don't want to hear radical Islam ever. It's just Islam. Oh, here's one for you. Look at this one. Quran 354. Plus, they deceived and Allah deceived, and Allah is the best of deceivers. What does God have to be a deceiver for? He's God. It's pretty stupid. So basically, if you believe Allah is God, just believe everyone's saved because he deceives everyone. Deceives. It could be up, it could be down, it could be left, it could be right. That's Islam book. Allah is a deceiver. There are Muslims who claim that the translation of Quran 3.5 was incorrect, as Volume 2 is a continuation of Volume 1. Allow me to take some time to prove that their claim is as false as their God, Allah. Let us use the Muslims. Yeah, Christian Prince is the best. Unlike you, Sky News, CP has a backbone. Muslims claims translations for the verse below are analyzed. Look, he puts the Arabic in it too. Okay? He puts the Arabic in it too. You want to test CP? Well, there's only radical Islam, and he'll go, oh, really? Would you like news? He's got you can ring him up and talk to him live. He does it nearly every day. I watched him this morning. He does it every day. And Muslims yell death threats at him, say they're going to root his mum, all sorts of stuff. You should watch it. You get to see what Muslims are really like. You get to see what they're really like. Quran 3:4, Yusabai Ale translation. And the unbelievers plotted and planned, and Allah to planned, and the best of planners is Allah. They changed it. Yeah, so he goes, look at how the Muslims intentionally changed the words as the text should have read. And the unbelievers, makaro, they plotted, and Allah makra, Allah. The word for both parties is makra, but notice that only the unbelievers' act was translated as plotting. The fact is that the same word makra was used for both Allah and the unbelievers. Therefore, they deliberately changed the meaning of the verse in order to cover up the act of their God, as the word plotted from the English dictionary means. See, when a person who actually knows the language, yeah, he shows how deceitful, how much they've been lying. But I'm getting to this bit because this is the one that actually tells you what 929 really says. And it's not nice. It's not good for Christians, I'll tell you that much. Here we go. This is what it actually says. Because Christian Prince done it from the Arabic. Quran 292. Fight those who believe not in Allah nor the judgment day, nor forbid what Allah and his messenger order to be forbidden, nor accept the religion of truth of the people of the book, Christians and Jews, until they pay the jizya and willing submission and feel themselves humiliated and subdued. Okay, Sky News, I'm a Christian. Do you think that's really nice to me? Sky News, I'm asking you a friggin' question. Fight those who believe not in Allah nor the judgment day, nor forbid what Allah and his messenger ordered to be forbidden, nor accept the religion of the truth, Islam, of the people of the book, Christians and Jews, until they pay jizya with willing submission and subdued. Excuse me, Sky News. Excuse me, Albanese. I'm a Christian. I don't think I'm with that one. They can get stuffed. How does that sound? Islam can get stuffed. Wanna threaten me with death? Wanna humiliate me and subdue? Wanna tell me, yeah, all these things, huh? Is that okay? Is that right? Is it, Albanese and Sky News? Huh? There's no such thing as radical Islam. It's just Islam threatening Christians and Jews. Fight those who believe not in Allah nor the judgment day, nor forbid what Allah and his messenger ordered to be forbidden, nor accept the religion of truth of the people of the book, Christians and Jews, until they pay jizya, submission, feel themselves humiliated and subdued. In the deception of Allah Volume 1, I delivered into Muhammad's early life up until the time he became a member of Allah's prophets. As he gave himself this position, let us now study Muhammad's life more in depth and figure out what this man was about. Muhammad and poverty. Muhammad, as a man, had a very hard life. He grew up an orphan, had no father, and did not receive the care of his mother. Islamic books speak about his mother, death. Muhammad was 8 years old when she died. Before that, Muhammad had never known or met his real father, who lived an open sexual life with many women. Unable to feed him as his mother produced no breast milk, she gave him to a Bedouin woman who nursed him from the time he was a baby up until he reached. Passed away, Muhammad lived with his mother for 2 years. He had no other relatives except for his uncles and his grandfather, who later died when Muhammad was 8 years old. That volatile environment at early age made him an unstable man. He grew with the woman who nursed him for 4 years, then 2 years with his mother, and for 2 more years with his grandfather before moving to his uncle's house, who was a father to many children. Struggling to survive, of course, there is nothing wrong with being poor, as our Lord blessed the poor ones. However, this life made Muhammad dream of a new one, where he could be a master, not a follower, an employer, not an employee. But how could Muhammad escape from his sad life, where his people ate lizard for survival? Muhammad was sick of Sahih Muslim Book 021, Hadith 4788. Ibn Umar narrated that there were some men with Allah's apostle, may Allah pray on him and salute him, from among His companion Sad was one of them. It was served to them the flesh of the lizard when a lady among the wives of Allah's apostles, may Allah pray on him and salute him, said, "It is the flesh of the lizard." Thereupon Allah's messenger said, "Eat, for it is lawful, but it is not my diet." Yay. Yeah, that's what I want to read a book for. Oh, man, there's this book's... Oh, there's even got a better one. I'll read you one. On news, this one's even better. Sahih al-Bukhari, Book 58, Hadith 234. Well, radical Islam, I don't know, it's just Islam. Narrated, Aisha, the Prophet engaged me when I was a virgin at the age of 6. We moved to Medina and stayed at the home of Bani al-Harith bin Khazar, Khazraj. Then I got unwell and my hair fell down. Later, my hair grew over again, and my mother, Raham, came to me while I was playing in a swing with some of my girlfriends. She called me, and I went to her, not realizing what she wanted to do to me. She seized me by the hand and made me stand at the door of the house. I was exhausted, catching one's breath. And when my breathing became all right again, she took some water and rubbed my face and head with it. Afterwards, she took me into the house. There in the house, I saw an Asari woman who said, "Finest wishes and Allah's blessing and a good luck." Then she delivered me to them, and they prepared me for the intercourse. Unexpectedly, Allah's apostle came to me in the morning, and my mother handed me over to him. And at that time, I was a girl of 9 years of age. Mm. Yeah, Jesus. What do we think of that? Yeah, Jesus doesn't like that either. That's disgusting. No, it's disgusting. If Jesus comes before Muhammad, has no sex, and and gives the message of marriage and divorce, that a man leaves his father and mother, joins his wife, and becomes one flesh. Yeah, no, that's disgusting. That's not a part of the book. Yeah, I could go on, man. Like, this is his book. Okay, Christian Prince. Okay. Um. Here we go. Read what it says. If you can slow that down, right? You read what it says. That's who Christian Prince is. He is educated. He has degrees in Islamic. What does it say? The author is a native Arabic speaker. He got a degree in Islamic law, Shari law, and civil law, which make him qualified to be a judge in Islamic court, who has intimate knowledge of the foundational Islamic texts. He uses this knowledge to address an expansion list of topics representing about Islam. Quran is the word of Allah as revealed to his last messenger Muhammad, is what Muslims work hard to prove to us. However, Muslims use science nowadays in order to convert as many as they can to Islam. But how truthful such a claim is. Can Muslims back up their science, or is nothing but a falsification? Can the Quran be a book of science, or Muslims make passages of the Quran by manipulating verses superficially to resemble the science? This book is going to take you step by step over what is called the Quran and modern science, with in-depth examination to find out if it's compatible or incompatible. So Christian Prince, right, has got a degree in Islamic law and civil law and can be a judge. So Sky News, if I was you, you want to know about Islam, well, who do you think would be the best person to talk about it? Maybe the guy who's got a degree in Islamic law and civil law and is qualified to be a judge in Islamic courts. Just saying, because there's no such thing as radical Islam. And it's us Christians that have been, been given the beautiful Christian brother of Christian Prince, an Arab, a good brother in Christ, who's helping us while you sit there and lie and say it's radical Islam. It's just Islam. You're going to get people hurt because you won't tell the truth. People are going to die. Girls are going to get raped because you won't tell the truth about Islam. It's just Islam. Okay? If you don't want to solve it, just say, we don't want to solve it. We want our girls to get raped, blah, blah, blah. Just keep doing what you're doing. Okay? But when a terrorist attack happens, put up your stupid flags. Everyone be Islamophobic. And go, oh, don't be Islamophobic. Bullshit. The next terrorist attack, man, we're going Thunderdome. No more. People don't deserve to die because these jackasses can't keep their hands to themselves and they have to kill people. No, they're jackasses. They're pieces of garbage. Any human who thinks it's okay to take another human's life is a piece of garbage. They don't deserve to have a life because they want to take other people's lives. That's why I love what Christian Prince done. God bless him. I gave my The Deception of Allah to a Muslim. Hopefully you've read it. But he was sitting there going, dude, and when I talked to him, I said, here's the book, The Deception of Allah. And he looked at me like, I don't care. I'm a Christian. You threaten me with death. Oh, no. Yes, dude, your book does. We don't. We don't threaten anybody with death. In my book, all the disciples got killed. John got exiled because they tried to kill him. They boiled him, they poisoned him, and they couldn't kill him. So they exiled him. So, there's heaps of stuff. Like he says women orgasm out their breasts. That men's sperm comes from in between their backbone and ribs. No, it comes from your balls. That's why you got them. Scrotum, testicles, But anyway. Oh, but no. He got it wrong and he says the sun sets in a muddy puddle. Do you know, before Muhammad came, they knew the sun rose in the east and set in the west. Before Muhammad came. So how did he stuff up and go, it sets in a muddy puddle? Please explain it to me. Because the Romans, right? They were in Jerusalem. And they knew the sun set in the east. No, rose in the east and set in the west. The Romans knew that. They all did. The Jews, Christians, they all knew. Apparently Muhammad was the only moron who didn't know. They had sundials, dude. So they could tell the time. Yeah, they got that like triangle thing they put in the ground. That's how they first started telling the time. So, yeah. Praise Jesus, he is God. But, yeah. Don't be coming talking crap in my country, man. No. This is Australia. You want to be something else? Get out of my country, man. That's rude. That's arrogant. It's ignorant. Lots of love. God bless.